Spirituality versus religion explained. In today's world, you often hear people say things like, "I'm spiritual but not religious." But what does that actually mean? Are spirituality and religion the same thing? Are they completely different? Or do they overlap more than we realize? For centuries, humans have searched for meaning, purpose, and connection to something greater than themselves. Some people find that through organized religion, while others pursue a more personal spiritual path. Understanding the difference between spirituality and religion can help us better understand not only the world around us, but also ourselves. Let's explore what each term really means, how they differ, and why both continue to play important roles in people's lives. What is religion? Religion is generally defined as an organized system of beliefs, practices, rituals, and moral codes that are centered around the worship of a higher power or divine being. Religions often have sacred texts, established traditions, and communities of believers who share common values and practices. Some of the most well-known religions in the world include Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism. Each of these traditions has its own teachings about the nature of God, the universe, human life, and what happens after death. Religion typically involves structured practices such as attending services, participating in ceremonies, following moral laws, and observing traditions passed down through generations. These practices create a sense of community and shared identity among believers. For many people, religion provides clear guidance on how to live a good life. It answers important questions about morality, suffering, purpose, and destiny. Religious institutions also play important roles in charity, education, and community support. However, religion is not only about rules or traditions. At its heart, religion is also about connection. Connection to the divine, connection to others, and connection to a larger story that gives life meaning. What is spirituality? Spirituality, on the other hand, is often described as a more personal and individual experience of seeking meaning, purpose, and connection with something greater than oneself. Unlike religion, spirituality does not necessarily require belonging to a specific institution or following a fixed set of doctrines. Instead, it focuses on inner growth, awareness, and a direct personal relationship with the sacred or the universe. A spiritual person may meditate, reflect on life's deeper questions, practice mindfulness, spend time in nature, or explore philosophical ideas about consciousness and existence. Spirituality is often about the inner journey, the process of understanding who we are, why we are here, and how we can live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. For some people, spirituality involves belief in a higher power or universal energy. For others, it may simply involve cultivating compassion, mindfulness, gratitude, and a deeper sense of connection with life. Because spirituality is more flexible and personal, it can take many forms. One person may express spirituality through meditation and silence, another through art or music, and another through acts of service and kindness. The key differences between spirituality and religion. Although spirituality and religion are closely related, there are several key differences that help distinguish them. First, religion is typically organized, while spirituality is individual. Religion usually involves established institutions, traditions, and leadership structures. Spirituality tends to be more personal and self-directed. Second, religion often emphasizes shared beliefs and doctrines. Members of a religious group usually follow the same teachings or scriptures. Spirituality, by contrast, allows individuals to explore their own beliefs and experiences without necessarily following a fixed doctrine. Third, religion usually includes specific rituals and practices that followers are expected to observe. These may include prayer, fasting, ceremonies, or festivals. Spirituality does not require formal rituals, although individuals may create their own practices such as meditation or journaling. Another difference lies in authority. In religion, authority often comes from sacred texts, traditions, or religious leaders. In spirituality, authority is more internal. People often rely on personal insight, intuition, or personal experiences. Finally, religion tends to focus on community and collective identity. Spirituality often focuses on personal transformation and inner awareness. Despite these differences, it is important to recognize that spirituality and religion are not opposites. Many religious people are deeply spiritual, and many spiritual people draw inspiration from religious traditions. How religion and spirituality overlap. While they are different in many ways, religion and spirituality also share many common elements. Both involve the search for meaning and purpose in life. Both address fundamental questions such as, why are we here? What is the nature of reality? How should we live? Both can inspire compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and service to others. Many spiritual and religious traditions emphasize similar ethical values, such as honesty, humility, and love. Both can also provide comfort during difficult times. In moments of grief, uncertainty, or hardship, people often turn to their beliefs for strength and guidance. In fact, for many people, religion serves as the framework through which they express their spirituality. Religious rituals such as prayer, meditation, or pilgrimage can become powerful spiritual experiences that deepen a person's connection to the divine. Why some people choose spirituality over religion. In recent decades, especially in many Western societies, more people have begun identifying as spiritual but not religious. There are several reasons for this shift. One reason is that some people feel disconnected from religious institutions. They may feel that certain religious traditions are too rigid, hierarchical, or focused on rules rather than personal experience. Others may have had negative experiences with religious organizations, leading them to seek a more personal path. Modern culture also encourages individual exploration and self-discovery. Many people prefer to explore different philosophies, practices, and traditions rather than commit to one specific system. For example, someone might combine meditation from Buddhist traditions, mindfulness practices from psychology, and philosophical ideas from different cultures to form their own spiritual perspective. Technology and globalization have also made it easier for people to access teachings from many different traditions around the world, expanding their understanding of spirituality beyond a single religion. Why religion still matters to billions of people. Despite the rise of individual spirituality, religion remains a central part of life for billions of people around the world. One reason is community. Religious institutions create spaces where people can gather, celebrate, mourn, and support one another. These shared experiences can build strong social bonds. Religion also preserves cultural heritage and traditions that have been passed down for generations. Festivals, rituals, and sacred stories often play important roles in shaping cultural identity. Another important role of religion is moral guidance. Religious teachings often provide clear ethical frameworks that help people navigate difficult decisions and live meaningful lives. Religion also offers a sense of continuity and belonging. Being part of a faith tradition can connect individuals to centuries of history and to communities around the world. For many believers, religion is not just a set of rules but a profound relationship with the divine that shapes every aspect of their lives. Can someone be both spiritual and religious? Absolutely. In fact, many people are both. Being religious does not mean someone cannot have a deep personal spiritual experience. Many religious traditions encourage inner reflection, meditation, and personal connection with the divine. For example, Christian mystics, Sufi Muslims, Hindu yogis, and Buddhist monks all pursue deeply spiritual experiences within the context of their religious traditions. For these individuals, religion provides the structure, teachings, and community that support their spiritual journey. At the same time, spirituality adds depth and personal meaning to religious practice. Without spirituality, religion can sometimes become purely ritualistic. Without community or guidance, spirituality can sometimes feel directionless. Together, they can complement and enrich one another. The human search for meaning. Ultimately, the distinction between spirituality and religion reflects a deeper human desire, the search for meaning. Throughout history, humans have asked questions about life, death, suffering, and the nature of reality. Whether through religion, philosophy, or personal spirituality, people continue to explore these questions. Some find answers through sacred texts and traditions. Others find answers through meditation, nature, or personal reflection. What matters most is not necessarily the label someone chooses, but the sincerity of the search itself. Both religion and spirituality attempt to address the same fundamental human longing, the desire to understand our place in the universe and to live meaningful, compassionate lives. Final thoughts. Spirituality and religion are often discussed as if they are competing ideas, but in reality they are different paths within the same broader human journey. Religion offers structure, community, and shared traditions that have guided people for thousands of years. Spirituality offers personal exploration, inner awareness, and a direct connection with life's deeper mysteries. For some people, religion is the primary path. For others, spirituality provides the freedom they seek. And for many, the two work together. At the end of the day, both spirituality and religion aim to answer the same timeless questions. Who are we? Why are we here? And how can we live meaningful lives? The answers may look different for each person, but the journey itself is something all humans share.